Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I appreciate you all joining. This is my 10 a.m. live. We talk all things going live on this live stream. We're helping people grow and build community. So come on in. We're going to get to talking and chatting in just a few minutes. I appreciate you all coming in and joining me. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, like, and share out the live. I want to make sure you guys know how to support, how to grow, and how to build community. So YouTube is a little different. So we acknowledge that. It's a little different around this parts. So we're going to talk about the live streaming process. We are so close to the 1K, but we'll see if we get there. It may take us until next year to get there because things have slowed down in this month of December, but we are here. We are doing it. We're going to keep striving, friends. We go live twice a day. A lot of the process is very much showing up, building community, and being intentional. So we got some things we're doing here. We have some goals that we're setting, and we're going to continue to go live with ease and confidence. So let me know if you are new. Always say make sure you give a like. Go ahead and comment. Hello, how you doing, Doc? And then if you are not a subscriber, click that subscriber button. Hey, Idea Barista, how you doing? You said new. Friend, do you sleep? And happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh my gosh. Hey, Doc. Happy birthday, friend. When you said it yesterday, the clock has struck midnight. So I'm assuming today is the birthday. It wasn't yesterday. Because I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, this is your birthday. So thank you. All right. All right. Um, what are you doing today? Nothing. You working? Yes, ma'am. Are you working today or did you take the day off? Like, did you plan stuff for yourself? Like, I'm going to do a massage and go to lunch and I'm going to go to a museum. Like, what's your day look like? You know, those are the type of birthdays. I haven't had a birthday like that in some years where it's me, just doing me, doing what I want to do. Usually the last few birthdays I've been on vacation. I think I had a birthday last year. Not was it last year or the year before? I think my son was like 2 or 3. It was a year that we didn't do anything for that birthday, and we just went to dinner, got something to eat. I think we had like brought it in dinner. I took the day off. I'm getting Korean food tonight. I'm gonna make content and maybe go live today. Ooh, look at you. It's like I'm doing what I want to do. I love that. I love it. So that'll be awesome. That actually sounds like a really good birthday. That sounds like a really good birthday. You said it's a celebration. It's a milestone for real. So you definitely should be celebrating. It is definitely a milestone. I love that. So yeah, you got me thinking maybe I'll try to sneak in a day where I just do me. I gotta figure that out when I can do it. But I may do something similar. Just get lunch, go somewhere, get a manicure, pedicure. I don't get manicures often, and I desperately need them. You said do it. Hello, friends. How you doing? We were saying I was talking to my moderator of the Idea Barista. Today is her 40th. It's a milestone birthday, and so she does not look it, y'all. Does not look it. So definitely say happy birthday to our friend in the chat. She's celebrating her birthday, so feel free to comment and say hello and like the live. And then also make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button and also the bells to get notification when I go live and I post content. House rules. We got a few house rules. If you're here, make sure you're 18 years and older because YouTube and TikTok requires that you're 18 years and older. If you are new to my live, go ahead and put new in the chat so I know you're here. And we talk all things live streaming. So keep it professional, stay focused. Let's talk. let's talk about live streaming. Let me give you some tips and strategies. Let me know if you have any questions. We're gonna take this back a little bit. Idea Barista is your birthday, so what do you want me to talk about? This is a viewer's choice. Viewer's choice. You lead the way. What should we talk about today? What questions do you have? Let me know, and we will go in that direction. In the meantime, you all, let me know if there's questions that you have as well. Put in the chat. I've been going live. I'm almost about to hit my 1 year. My 1 year for me, in terms of my consistency, my engagement, started on January 1st. Okay, so I'm about to do it. Oh, she put the house rules in there. So y'all make sure y'all follow these house rules. Okay. Make sure you like the live, give me a thumbs up, and then also make sure you click that subscriber button. We are on our road to 1K, so we're gonna see what that looks like before the year's out. I don't know if we're gonna make it because YouTube gets a little funny around this time of year. Sorry, I was getting on a bus. Okay, all right. Well, let me know what topic you would like me to talk about. Let me know what topic you would like me to talk about, and I will go in that direction. I know you've been really focused on standing up your business, your stand store. Some let me know if there's some tips and strategies I need to give there. I can make that the conversation. I'm happy to do that. Um, there's so many different ways you can take that, but I'm happy to do that if there's some questions you have. And then I'm gonna get ready to go live on TT. You guys know I co-stream, so I'm gonna go over there and talk over there. But again, let's see what you want me to talk about. Why did my screen just change? I do. Okay, there we go. And make sure if you're new to my room, make sure you give it a like. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Click the subscriber button and also click the bell to get notifications when I go live and I post content. I appreciate you all being here. Hopefully you guys already subscribed and we got some subscribers in the room. So let me know because I've been doing this. And so I love to hear your comments and questions surrounding live streaming, surrounding branding, how to build confidence, mindset, selling yourself when you don't feel like an expert. Ooh, I like. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Okay, wait a minute. You okay? There was multiple questions you put in here. The question before that was, sorry, I was getting on the bus, and you said, did you touch on the live stream boundaries the other day? What do you mean live stream boundaries? What you mean by that? Give me the other day. So let me know what you meant by that. What do you mean by boundaries? Live stream boundaries. I'm curious. But selling yourself, that kind of imposter syndrome, etiquette for live stream. Are you talking about from a live host or from a viewer? Viewer in terms of um, something like that, 6'7", spamming my chat. People's lives. Bombarding people's lives. Yeah, is that what we're talking about? Is that a good example? Is that what you meant by that? Let me know if that's what you were talking about. Well, you don't spam a chat. Bombarding people's lives. Oh, okay, etiquette now. Okay, now full circle connection. I'm connecting the dots. Connecting the dots to your voice chats, your voice notes. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. So your voice notes, let's go. I mean, I can go, let me go on TikTok, but I think what you're getting at is, again, it is probably the boundaries. It is understanding that people's lives are not your lives. I've had some people, and it is a delicate situation. Your experience with it. I know I've had a lot of experience with people coming on my live and I'm like, look here, y'all, this ain't where we're supposed to be going with this, and they take it in a different direction. Sometimes your live goes that way, and I try to respect the fact that um, you're dealing with people, and this is a space where, for whatever reason, they feel a connection to me, to you, whoever, that they're coming to their live doing that. And so they feel that connection. I think there is a way you can reclaim your live and say, okay, like sometimes when people want to come up and be guests, and I say, hey, give me a minute, let me get this thought out, let me finish this conversation. Oh, I'll turn off my shopping cart in a little bit, wait for me, I'll get to you in a second. So you can kind of do those type of things. You can probably say, hey, I got a couple things I want to talk about on my agenda. We'll circle back to your comment in a second. So those type of things where you just kind of reclaim it and just let them know, like, I got the mic. This is my stage. So reclaiming my time. Yes, reclaiming my time. Yes, your time and your space. Yeah, absolutely. So you could do that because you have the mic. You do. You have control. It's your life. So I've said that over the past, where I think You know, when you have trolls coming in, you can mute block. You know, it's your room. You can control it the way you feel, well, the way you see fit. So yeah, so in that regard, you can say, hey guys, I have a couple things that's on my agenda. You know, there's a couple things that I want to talk about. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable sharing this information. Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate you all being here, but let me finish my thought. You know, so those type of things you can do. I think that's a good way of doing it, as opposed to taking it too harsh and like, hey, get out my room, that those type of things. So you can reclaim the live. You can reclaim your live in that way. So that's what I would tell you to do. Let me know if that got out what you were talking about, because I know what you were talking about was a little bit deeper than that. Yeah, it gets it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so I know it was a little deeper than that, but at the same time, I think there's a way you can say, let me do it my way. Let me try this. You know, and I say that in my lives all the time. Like at the end of the day, you know, your approach to doing things may not be my approach, you know, and that's okay. Good information for everyone listening. Yes. Yeah, your approach may not be my approach, and you know how I I don't indulge and engage the trolls in the chat too much. I just mute and block them and keep going. You know, there's people. Yesterday I gave the joke about one of the ladies in the agency. I've been to her live, and she's funny about it. She was like, you know what? When she's talking to trolls, people who are being trollish, I'm using my remote here, but she had like this little block, and she said, "Let me hold your hand out. Let me hand you this block." So she's about to block them. But you know, it could be colorful, it could be cute in that way, where you're like, okay, let me acknowledge the elephant in the room, somebody being rude, somebody being disrespectful. but you can come up with your own way of doing it. It doesn't have to be my way. My way is just acknowledging the fact that you can do it. You said that is hilarious. It was hilarious when she did it. She's like, I don't tolerate disrespect and ignorance in my life, because she's the one that's the medium. And so she does get some trolls. I've seen some of the comments, but she's like, hey, hold your hand out. Let me hand you this block. It's like, if you're gonna troll my room, guess what? You ain't gonna be here. And I'll make sure you find the door. Find the door. So but realize that that is your way and it's your room. And in your example, because you sent me the clip, he said, I love it. In your example, I I do think it wasn't funny. I think um again, you could have said, hey, I hear you guys. Thank you for the feedback. Working through this. And this is my first time. So hey, we're gonna work on that. Thanks for the feedback. You know, just little things where they like, okay, this ain't your live, but good that you helping, but I don't need your help. So but that's easier said than done. And again, I always claim that I'm the introvert, where you think of witty things and colorful things to say after the fact, but in the moment you're like, oh, what should I've said? What should I've done? Yes, I realized I shouldn't have laughed it off. I panicked. Yeah, and that's the first thing. I'm also an avoider, and there's moments when I'm like there's, you know, obviously I have opinions about different things. I'm opinionated, and certain things people say, I'm like, I always try to think of,